Well, good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on, what is today? Wednesday. Yep, it's Wednesday, October the 2nd. Losing track of my days here. Had a small red day today. It feels more green than red. I had a really good day overall. The only account that was red was this 150K account that I have. Down 362. I was down 525. I was over my max daily loss, took another couple trades and did get it back. We didn't get it back to green, obviously, but we got it back, improved from where it was. Let's put it that way. On the 50K accounts, I was copy trading those. I'm probably going to continue to do that. I do like it very well. Obviously, yesterday we had a red day on those. Yesterday was red overall. But today I was up like 120 at one point, and then did give some of it back and then got some of it back again. So not too bad overall. About $80 average up on those, which is okay. Most thing I'm concerned about just is my drawdown on this 150K is getting into a bit of jeopardy, especially with the $450 daily loss limit. So hopefully I can have a better day tomorrow. I got faked out a couple times, had some really nice setups that just didn't play, and there's really nothing you can do about that. Well, I guess the only thing that I could have done differently was maybe close some of those a little bit earlier. Here's a look at NQ. This is actually the 50K accounts. Had a really nice winner this morning on a hitchhiker trade. Really nice setup here. I really like that one. That was one of the nicer trades on that specific account. Right here, I think we had about a 40-point trade, really close. So 30 points or $30, $20, and then $40. So really nice winner there. This one here, I was trading my P&L, shame on me. So I was up, what was that? Is that the first trade of the day here, I was out for 33. And then here I was out for 30, 50, and 40 is 90. So I was up about 113 at that point across those three. And then because of that, I really like this setup here. This was a key level rejection. It really, this was a high, we kind of pulled back, we tried it, couldn't go, and then we kind of held here, and I jumped into short right here, and I really wish I would have held this trade. Yes, it did go all the way back up here and then dumped, but I could have got out there with probably 20, $30 in profit, which would have added to my win. And I elected to kill that trade as it started to move up here because of this green, or just because of the way that the price action was feeling. I just wasn't sure about it, and we did end up, spiking all the way up here. But I did kill that a little bit too early. I was only out with $40, but I killed that, and I shouldn't have. I should have left that trade run, would have got some profits. And I did jump back in here. A little bit late, but I did jump in here on this move and caught a nice little, 30, 18, and 20. So really nice trade there. And then last but not least, this one here, I'm a little disappointed in myself towards the end of the day. This was a hitchhiker entry for me, but I got a terrible fill. I got a really bad fill. So it really is almost like I'm chasing the breakout. I wasn't, but just the way the fill happened. I did get out with $5, which is not much. I actually moved my furthest profit target in tight just to see because I really was just after a little bit more. And then this thing tanks on me and I lose $75. I had, thankfully, the wherewithal to jump in on my 57 account right here and caught a nice winner there. And I did it again on this hitchhiker trade entry right here. I had another really nice win. And then I caught this trade on the downside. So that was really how I made back my bigger loss on the 150K account, was right here, kind of in this setup at the end of the day. On that account, let's go to ES. This was the one I was probably the most disappointed in on my 150K. This was a very clear signal. We had a big, kind of a fairly slow grind down. We did have a couple big moves here, but here's a VWAP cross setting up beautifully. Took the trade here. This was one tick away from my first profit target, and had I hit that, I would have gotten stopped out here eventually for a very small loss. That's the way my ATM is set up. If it hits my first profit target at 20 ticks, I will stop out with very little loss, which is great. Well, one tick away, it didn't, pulled all the way back again, get into profit here a little bit, and then ripped up here, stopped me out, and then came all the way back down. We eventually did end up going back up, but this is really a good VWAP cross setup. I like it when we have a slow cross of VWAP, and I can take my entry, and it typically turns out pretty well. This one clearly didn't. Hindsight, I should have just killed it. You know, I had a couple opportunities here to get out right around break even, and I wish I would have, because I gave up $225 on that trade. So add 225 to 362, and we're about 100.5 in the hole, which means that we would definitely be green today. So that was a really kind of a mismanaged trade. I mean, I held on to that trade for 16.5 minutes, so definitely could have handled that a little bit better. And unfortunately, I was, one tick away from that profit target hitting. So now you'll have that. So what else? I think I had this one here. This was probably one of the best. I didn't take this setup, but this was a really good trade. And the reason I didn't take this is because it was right soon after the open. We hit this very key level that I had marked out on ES, and we held it beautifully. This was a very good entry. I just didn't take it. I wasn't comfortable, taking that trade early in the day, and I didn't. I've had a bit of struggles with that key level trade, and I thought, well, I'm going to have some very very clear holds before I jump in, and I probably would have had this candle here, slowed a little bit before we took off. And if I could have got another 1 or 2 candles here, I probably would have taken it, but we hit this spot, we held it, and we completely reversed. And this was one that I was looking at. Really, this was a previous high area. Look at all these holds coming in here, and that's why I had that one marked out, and we hit that perfectly and then rejected. So very much a technical key level holding there. That turned out very well. That was a trade I just simply didn't take, but that was a good one. On gold, no, the Dow, I thought I got faked out here really bad towards the end of the day. This again was a really good hitchhiker setup. We've had this slow move up, pull back, nice wick, and then I took the entry and it just stopped me out. So that was tough. Gold I did have a fake out. They had a couple good trades. I had a really nice trade on gold here, off of this key level. Jumped in here a little bit late. I should have entered here. I was a little bit hesitant, and I saw this kind of consolidating here, took the entry, held through a bit of drawdown, but got out of there with 30, 50, so that's 80, and another 30, so about $110, $110, $15 trade there. Really nice. And then here, hitchhiker entry got faked out. So, and then the rest of the day was kind of sideways until I didn't take this one here. We had a VWAP cross, but I just didn't take that. So overall, pretty happy with the day. Just, unfortunately had some bad trades with that 57 account. The best I had that account today was up $5. So at one point today, we were up like just under 400, with these 3 accounts being up like 120 and this one being up 5. Now on the eval side of things, I had a really nice day. My 150K day 2, I'm almost halfway to having that account passed, up $1,000 on it today. Happy with that. Day 1 on this 50K up 700, so really good trades there. And then my 50K take profit accounts up 550 across all 3 of those. I am copy trading those. So we definitely got back most of what we gave back yesterday, which is nice. So 2 of the accounts are just a little bit above 50,000, and then the oldest one here, I'm still down like 750, but or 850 or whatever, 840, but that's okay. So making progress and just sticking to the game plan. I did kind of deviate a little bit and just decided to set a 750 target because I think this was day 3. So in order to pass these in 5 days, I would have had to been over my 50% profit limit anyway, and I just didn't want to do that. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to shoot for 750. That's a nice number. If I can get close to that, I'm done trading, and I quit it today at around 550. So, doing that for several days, we're going to pass those accounts. So that's the game plan. Just sticking to my trade plan, sticking to my strategy, and taking good setups. And just, if we have losers, we have losers. That's just the way it is. So looking at TradeZella for today, 114, win rate 59, pretty much my normal. couple red days here to start today, kind of a break-even day in my mind. And on the week, and I think on Monday, I did have a green day on Monday, 450. So, we're down about 800 on the week. Not too bad. Not too bad starting the month. And then taking a look at our playbook. Again, I'm really starting to see, this is obviously today, win rate on the hitchhiker trade, 61%. And I noticed something as well, my average winner, 46, average loser, 67, getting that closer. And that is due to my ATM change. VWAP cross only took 2 of those. One of them was a big loser, that one we looked at on ES. That's really why that average loser number is so high. Anyway, today that wasn't so good. Break and retest. I had a really nice trade today, only one. That was a winner, which is good. That's one that hasn't done so well in the key level trade, only 50% today. But again, the average winner and average loser, they're not too bad. So again, these two seem to shine better than my key levels and break and retest. So I'm definitely putting a little bit more emphasis into the hitchhiker VWAP cross, because those seem to be better. And if we look at, let's see, we started this last Monday. Somehow I need to remember that, but this is the trades in totality. So it's the hitchhiker nearly 70% win rate, which is really, really good. And then the VWAP cross 65, really good. Break and retest, not so good. Key level trade 50%. So I really feel like I need to that's why I didn't take that trade this morning on ES. I need to be very picky on these break and retest and key level trades, because I really want those to increase from a win rate perspective. And I definitely need some work there. So I may need to refine my entries on those a little bit, but the hitchhiker trade definitely is working out extremely well. And so is the VWAP cross. So those two by and large are definitely the trades I want to focus on the most, and hopefully we can continue to do that. And that's what I've been doing on everything, evals on my funded accounts. I'm not trading my evals willy-nilly. I'm trading them according to the strategy, and typically trading minis. So trading bigger size, and there's some risk involved there, but that's okay. So overall, good day, happy with it. And we'll be back at it tomorrow. So once again, I want to thank you for using my code BCT on Apex and Take Profit Trader. Again, that Apex sale has been extended. I'm ecstatic about that and trying to pass a couple accounts before October the 9th for sure, because I want to take advantage of that $85 lifetime fee. And again, the affordable indicators link is in the description below, but I appreciate that. If you're new, feel free to hit the like and subscribe. If you like the content, please hit the like button, helps the algorithm. And by the way, I forgot to mention this the last couple of days, but we're still just under that 300 sub mark. So help me get there. Please, let's have a couple more subscribers. That'd be awesome to hit that 300 marker. Not that that's a great big number, but it would be kind of cool to get to that threshold. So again, hope you had a good day. Have a good night. Have a great trading day tomorrow. And I will try to have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. Take care and so long.